doing a lot of stuff. For those of you who follow the channel, we have been doing quite a bit of whatchamacallit? Words. I'm lost. Austria lately on the channel. But I was sick, and so we actually lost a little bit of time with our Russia here. So I'm back to do the Russia stuff, which I'm pretty excited about. Give me just a second to get underway here, and yeah, I get a couple things up on the stream. There we go. And there we go. Save. Alright. So, where were we? We were... Oh boy. We have 4 allies. Denmark, Hungary, Bohemia, and Pomerania.
Sir, I think you have the wrong car.
Twitch doing Twitch things again.
Who is...
The not muted mute, which gets really irritating after a while. All right, so I'm just making sure we're good on that as well. Yes, we are. All right, so let's get started. Let's check the truces we've got, because that's going to be yeah, 1582 for Poland and Lithuania, Brandenburg, and Mainz. We are friends with Denmark, so we will not be expanding into Scandinavia for now. The Great Horde is an option. They are allied with the Oirat way over here, and the Gazimuk, which I think is these guys down here. Yep, Gazikumuk. I can't pronounce that. I don't know if I'd say strong. I mean, if we look at the Great Horde, they've got a whopping 0 troops right now. And I believe I have... Yeah, I do. So, I'm going to move my troops down to their border, and we're going to invade them. Bum, bum, bum. Welcome to the stream, Joris, by the way. Thanks for showing up. Do I have any more claims on these guys? I'm not sure how many claims I've got. Let's see here. Yeah, let's just take some. Let's take some Horde land. No, it's all good. I just spun the game up, and it's been a while since I played it, so I didn't know it either. But the good news is the Great Horde, while they have the Oirat, which have 20,000 troops, I'm not super worried about that with our 60 some odd. So let's go ahead and declare this war. We will call in nobody, which is fine. Which province do we want to call this for? Let's see. Lithuania has claims. So we've got Ankara, which is 8. Saratov, which is 13. Looking like Saratov is what we're going to declare for. There we go. Let's go ahead and declare, and then begin the sieging. While I'm doing that, I'm going to pause real quick because I'm going to mothball my forts and then just bring up the border forts here. Do that one, that one, that one, and then the capital. I always keep the capital fort on. And then maybe this one. Alright. We are losing a fair bit of money, mostly due to army maintenance. Because we're probably over our force limit now. Is that what it is? No, we're definitely not that. We're just not real rich. Oh, there we go. We're back up to positive. Oh, really? How's that going? I'm in the year 1568 here. What year are you in? Alright, so these should go fairly quickly. There's not really much from a fort perspective in this area. We are on their capital now, which is Saratov. Let's see, ideas. No, we're going to preserve our points for that. Denmark wants access, sure. Samara. Hold on one sec. East Prussia, I'm not going to do just yet, I don't think. Maybe I will. For that. Where's the, I had Samara. Is this the one that doesn't make money? Yeah, it is. I knew there was a reason I hadn't gone that route. Yeah, none of these guys make money right now, so we will not be coring them. Thanks, George. If you haven't checked out the YouTube channel yet, we've got a ton of stuff on there as well. We have this series. We have the Good Emperor series, which I've been having a lot of fun with. And then a ton of old stuff, too. Alright, we have lots of claims. We got claims. Claims and claims and claims. Alright, let's get back to work here. I'll probably go ahead and go down and get Gazikamuk out of the war here soon. They're up to 20,000 troops, which means that they can almost take one of my stacks. Which mod? I used to use TBAWR, but I think I forgot to enable that one after a patch. Go ahead and go down to... Oh wait, I can't siege that yet. Alright, printing press. X10 mod. I don't think I've tried that one yet. Alright, do we want stability? I feel like we want stability. Yeah, we want stability. I like money and all, but... You go that way, you come back here. Meanwhile, in the north... Alright. Poland will lose some spy network. All ideas and times them by 10. I'll have to check that out. I've never heard of that one. Alright, is this my siege guy? This is my siege guy. So let's move these guys. And we'll just keep rolling through the Great Horde. They do have 10,000 troops. They're going to go probably siege some of my stuff, which I'm kind of okay with. We are going to have some manpower things happening here. Nature of... just a crap ton of sieges. I will take the Patriarch Authority. In fact, let's look to see what our Patriarch Authority is up to. We're up to 65%, which is good because that gives us the missionary strength, the local unrest, the manpower modifier. We're going to need... our religious unity is at 74%, and if we take more land from the Horde, it's all Sunni land for the most part, so we're going to have to... deal with that as well. Let's do that, and not that. States want to control the provinces. Yeah. I'm gonna break these armies up. Alright. Alright, the Great Horde has sieged down my 9 development province on the border of the Wastelands. Well, not the Wastelands, just the uncolonized area. Alright. Bohemia, yes, I'll take your marriage. And I'm just going to let them run around up there, that's fine. For now. Alright, so let's see here. This is just about done. Excuse me. Yeah, Prussia is certainly OP'd. Having played Prussia a couple times, they are ridiculous. Yeah, in fact, there's a Berg Crew group on Steam that you're welcome to join as well. I think if you just search for Berg Crew Studios, you'll find the group that we have on there. I want to go punch that army? Yeah, might as well. Alright. We've renewed our loan of 400 ducats. We do have 2 loans, which is unfortunate. Alright. We will now go in and siege down the only fort from their ally. We do have to apparently deal with some Kazaki separatists. Fun. How close are we to institutions? Alright, so we could embrace it if we had just a crap ton of money. Alright, we'll come back to that in a minute. Alright, you're heading up there. Okay. But I don't want to take out too many loans. 1575. Okay, so just 6 years ahead. You are 1 siege. Okay. I've got to get some better generals. Alright, we stack wiped their army. Go unsiege a couple things. Get some more missionary strength. Yes, please. Brandenburg. They depleted the European beaver. No. Anything but that. And the Great Horde is pretty big. Hungary, we're allied to you, right? Yes, so we will take your marriage. We'll take it. Alright, we are getting a little low on manpower, so we need to get out of the north here soon. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and split this army up and head down south. Just to avoid some attrition. Yeah, I can imagine that X10 is makes things kind of silly to some degree. All right, we've retaken our land. What do you want to give me? Lower Don, Saratov, right? Did you give me the one I want? Yeah, Saratov. So, well, hold on. Let's decline and see what we can take for ourselves. So I definitely want Saratov. What did they give us? They gave us... Where's Lower Don? I don't know. Let's just look at a clean border. Oh, there's Lower Don. So let's suggest. So they suggested that. You like money. Let's look at the areas as well here. Alright, so I want all of Saratov, all of Lower Don, essentially, I think. Those 3, those 4. And then... I already have some of Bashkira, yeah. Maybe I'll take the rest of that. So those 2, and then all that. Let's see. Oh, that's basically what I was looking at. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good deal. I think that gives us essentially what we want. Yeah, it does. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and, let's see, 304 there, lots of overextension. Ooh, that would give us a Ottomans coalition. We do not want that. So, yeah, let's get the Ottomans off the coalition train here. Fortunately, I'm probably going to have to give up quite a bit to get them off the coalition train. Let me check to see if I care about that real quick. They're allied with Cyprus and Ethiopia, eh? And then from a troops perspective, they're sitting at what? 88,000. Good deal, thanks, George. So, I don't know if I'd want to fight that, especially since my manpower is depleted right now. So maybe what I'll do instead. So I definitely want that area. I would say I'd prefer as much of that as I can take. Let's find out where the line in the sand is for the Ottomans. Looks like that's the line in the sand. But that lets me take a little bit of money. It lets me war rep them. Let's see. Can I release anything? I probably could. I could return cores, but who would want to do that? And I could just have them revoke a bunch of cores. That's not a bad idea. You don't have any more cores on me. And maybe we'll release Cyber. Sabir. Yeah, that looks good. Alright, we'll do that. Excuse me. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Good stuff, good stuff. Let's core all the things. And we have too few rivals because we still just have Poland. I guess we'll rival the Ottomans. We might as well. We are looking at some rebel uprisings soon. We do need to keep converting as quickly as possible, as we just took a whole bunch of stuff to drop our religious unity down. So we're gonna leave you here. Actually, do you have a decent supply limit? You do. So we're gonna move you two back to Moscow. And then where's our third army? Yeah, you go ahead and go back to... I guess we'll send you up to Novgorod. Or maybe St. Petersburg. Yeah, let's do that, actually. Head to Neva. Alright, so no reason to keep those forts up. We do now share a border with the Oirat. And they have Yarkland as a vassal, but I'm not super concerned about them. Frankly, just because they don't have a big enough army. I mean, yeah, they're a horde, but... Where is Oirat? Oirat. They have 16,000 troops with a 26 force limit. I have a 123 force limit. I just don't have that kind of money. So... yeah, we do need to get these loans paid off. And I am going to mothball my forts. Because money. Do we want national... I'll just lose the prestige. I don't need a bunch of unrest right now. I got plenty of rebel factions. Alright, and I'll keep my primary general as the suppression army. Why are you not protecting trade? Oh, you are protecting trade. Yep, Novgorod trade. Yep. Yes, that's a thing. Where are our merchants anyway? I have one available? Oh god. That's annoying. There's only 4.1 gold there. Let's see if I can transfer anything that does anything for me. 8.83. Are we going to transfer any trade power? Let's see. Yeah, 1.18. That's not terrible. Don't think it really did much there, though. I mean, our other option is to collect from here. Where's the other merchant? Oh, down there? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Would it be better to have it in Crimea? No, there's already 4. There's already almost all of it coming up here anyway. So I guess that's fine. Alright. We will need to work on our, whatchamacallit here soon. Our navy, but we got to get out of debt first, which we're not doing very well at right now because we've got debt. Let's see. I'm almost done with the aristocratic. Economic, I've still got a ways to go. I'm tempted to take out some loans just to get these, just to not waste all the monarch points. Which I hate to go that far into debt, but man, the tech penalties right now are painful. Welcome to the stream, sub. Our prestige is giving us a little bit, but not a ton. Our corruption is growing because I cannot afford to get it down enough, which is irritating. I could disband some armies to deal with that, but I hate doing that. It's a lot of manpower. Yearly inflation reduction would be okay. Economic ideas, though, the maintenance modifier is what's really going to be good. And that's still a ways off. Excuse me. So. Alright, so let's think. What's our next move? So we dealt with the Great Horde. We took a bunch of land. We probably need to digest a little and do the conversions. Just clicked on a pop-up. I have no idea what it said. I would put our maintenance down, but we have these Sunni zealots about to pop and the Great Horde separatists, so I have to wait a little bit to do anything like that. All right, the Hungary. Let's see. The Ottomans are trying to conquest Sarem. Let's see. The defensive war against the Ottomans. We're allied with Cyprus and Ethiopia. Who all is going to be in this war? So, the Ottomans and Ardalan, Hungary and Tuscany. Oh boy, is that all you have from an ally's perspective? Me and him. All right, good grief. I will regret this. I already regret this. All right, I'm going to send 2 of my armies down there for now. But I don't have access to Lithuania, do I? I don't think I have access to anything. Nope. Can't even get down there, can I? Poland's not going to give me access. Nope. Sorry, Hungary. Not much I can do. I mean, if they get access through to me, then I'll do something about it. But right now, there's a whole bunch of non-access countries through us. What happened to us financially here? Oh, forts all went back up. Let's mothball those for now. There's our separatists. Let's see. We want to lose a crap ton of money we don't have to lose to get the unrest, or no, I don't think so. Not right now. Sorry, Queen, I just don't have that kind of cash at the moment. We're dealing with too many things. Tempted to get rid of a couple of these forts. Excuse me. let's get free admin power. I'm down with that. Should have been, well, who knew that this was coming? This right here is killing me. But yeah, just being surrounded by enemies also kind of sucks. So yeah, I don't really have any way to get down there. Sorry, Hungary. Wish I could help you, but I can't. Oh wait, now I can. Got access through Poland, it looks like. Perfect. Alright, well let's go kill these guys. Now that I've been distracted and let them attack me. They have not a numbers advantage, but it's close. And me losing a bunch of troops to this crap is not helpful. Alright, so send your troops down to Warsaw for just a minute while we're busy here sieging. Oh, there goes some more rebels. Never mind, just kidding. Sorry, Hungary, we'll be there later. Which one? The Catholic League? The League War, you mean? No, League War hasn't fired yet. Alright, we got a new Tsar, a 263. Alright, we need, hold on a second. We need, do we have any people we're not married to? No, we're married to everybody. We need a wife. We do have a wife now, and we have an heir. Fyodor. No, Ivan. 445 is actually not bad. Oh boy. Regional nobles challenge Russia. In freaking Kola, for God's sake? I don't have time for this crap. 20 years. F it, I'll lose the stability. I don't have time for this kind of garbage. Don't have time for you and your garbage. Alright, we got a bunch of our cores done. Good, good, good. Just about done with that siege. Tell you what, we are going to go ahead and take out 2 loans. We are going to embrace. Oh, you bastards. Alright. Now we need to go kill these guys. And finish that siege here momentarily. Then we can figure out if we can go down and help with the Ottomans. Also, probably need to get some forts up, at least in Riga and Revel. Alright, we got some sieges done. Excuse me. Alright, so I cannot afford a 3, so we'll just gain some prestige. Losing way too much manpower fighting rebels. Alright, you head back up north. You head down into Warsaw. And let's definitely get military tech. Let's get all the techs. Alright, and while we're at it, let's get... what do we need? Not those guys. Do I want the extra shock or the extra fire? I'll take the extra shock. Alright. Getting all these cores in, that's good. Let's keep converting. Alright, so there are 51,000 Ottomans. What tech are they on? 14. As are we. So, friendlies can attach. Let's see if they do. So let's head down to the Polish border here. They're trying to de-siege their capital. They're not having a lot of luck. Hungarians do have a decent amount of troops running around now. I don't know where Tuscany's at. Or if they even have any troops. We're definitely going to need all of our troops combined to do anything down here. Alright. Let's get up to speed 4 to get our people down there. Oh, don't fight. Don't fight those guys. Well, you fight those guys. That's fine. Poland, you can fight your zealots. No! They did not want to fight his zealots. Oh, there's Tuscany. Be right back, everybody. I have to take that one. Alright, everybody, sorry about that. Okay, so where were we? Oh, we were going toward the Polish border before we start moving in. So we'll go ahead and start moving down here. I want to keep my guys relatively close. Hopefully Hungary doesn't do anything stupid other than attritioning me for no good reason. So they are working to take Pest back. Alright, so we're going to get all our claims on the steppes. So Crimea, Nogai, and so if we look at our claims, then we hit the button, just got a little bit more claims. And Crimea. So, good stuff. We'll deal with that in a bit. Where are you headed? Sopron, okay. They've got 68,000 troops there right now. So we're just going to stay here for now and support the Siege of Pest. Alright, now we'll move in and start de-sieging. They want to pull back, they are welcome to. Of course I have a freaking revolt right now. 24,000 troops nowhere near my land. What are you doing? That is a long way around, Tuscany. Alright. Alright, we got that back. Go down there. They're sieging another fort down. What's the land over there? Hills? I may go ahead and attack them because I believe we get the hills bonus because it's their fort. What kind of general do they have? A 4-3-2-1. That's not the end of the world. We do have a 3-4-1-0. Do we have anybody with any real movement? God. Let me see if I can roll a better general real quick. No. Well, I mean, I do like the siege. I'll hold on to him for now. Alright, let's see if we can attack this. This is a risky fight, but hey. Basically even odds. Yeah, we're kind of screwed. Oh, wait. No, we won. They ran away! Yep, no loan renewed. As soon as we wrap this up here in a few, I'm going to have to make a quick phone call, but I will not end the stream. I'm just going to make that phone call quickly and go. Should take no more than 5 or 6 minutes. All right. You go there, and you go. Can you go there? No, let's not do that. The fort's taking that one back anyway. We don't need to go there. Yes, global trade power. Thank you. Still losing too much money. Mostly because of reinforcements at this point. And then I'm going to have to go deal with these Kazanis. Which is fine, because it looks like that's where the Ottoman army went, was over to my land. Not sure where they're going either, though. They didn't do any... Oh, they're going to unsiege Crimea, maybe? Looks that way. Oh. Got distracted and missed a fight. Don't think I'll need the extra reinforcements here, so... we just need to get to that fight in time. There we go. Oh boy. That's a problem. Alright, so where are you guys going to run off to? So I'm going to follow you home. Can I not go there? Okay. So where are you retreating to? Memel. Okay, so you go to Memel. Alright, do I want... Yes, Patriarch Authority. Alright, let's get some more conversions. Lots of missionary strength here. Yeah, we gotta go deal with this. Oh shit, we got caught. Yeah, manpower becoming a problem now. We're negative 25,000. I'm gonna consolidate those guys. Send the rest over here. I'll deal with our rebels. You stay put for a minute. Yeah. Need you guys to attrition more than necessary. Where are you going? Split you up. Put you in charge of that one. And now you can head over there. Looks like Hungary is actually going to deal with those rebels. Alright, so the Ottomans have sieged some of our land now. So we need to turn on some more forts. Looks like they're leaving. Yeah, they are sieging that down. That's funny. Alright. Let's keep our armies relatively together. We are at 0 manpower, so let's consolidate all our armies. There we go. Unfortunately, we don't have the economy to merc up. Alright, Kefa. Alright, they siege that back. I guess we could go... Are you my 2 siege guy? Yeah. Let's go support the Tuscan army just in case. Don't think we're going to get there in time, but we will probably go ahead and pounce on that army anyway. Alright, more successful rebels, irritating. Thought you were taking care of that, Hungary. No? This is their good general. I kind of hate attacking into him, but... Yep, that didn't go well. Alright, Hungary. You're kind of on your own for a while. Alright, hold on a second here. Looking, what is our money from production? I was gaining inflation. Alright, Hungary accepted peace. They ceded Thames, Serum, Toronto. No, they ceded a lot. But at least this war's over. I can deal with my internal problems. It didn't go well, but it didn't go as bad as it could have. Do I want Samara? Sure. We'll consolidate all our armies. All right. A lot of manpower to recover. Alright, and then where's our 2 siege guy? That's Oleg. So you go there, and you go there. Actually, you could just stay here. Alright, so I could take the admin idea. The Russian Orthodox Church declares independence. Liberating it from the Tatar invaders, the Muscovy state gathered strength, and so did the Russian Orthodox Church. Yada, yada, yada. In 1589, Jeremias II, Patriarch of Constantinople, fleeing from Turkish oppression, visited Moscow. The Russians managed to persuade him to appoint a metropolitan job of Moscow Patriarch, the final move towards full independence for the Russian Church. So, I could gain a bunch of claims, or I could get stability, Patriarch authority, and Wallachia could like me. Where are these claims? Yanya, Anabolu... I got lots of claims. I don't need claims right now. Alright. I will take the aristocratic ideas when we get a little bit more military points, but not quite ready to take the Diplo ideas because I'll probably have to make more states here soon. Yes, we will do that one. Alright. Are we allied to Pomerania, really? We are. Sure. Have we even used that alliance? I don't know that we have. Maybe we did with the Polish War, I don't remember. Alright, we're getting a lot of this stuff back. Alright, you head to St. Petersburg. And we'll wait for you to finish sieging. You can head to Moscow. And now that we're not at war, I need to mothball my forts. Looks like the Astrakanis will be the next thing that pops, and Petrovsk. Where is Petrovsk? What is said? Oh, Pokrovsk. Okay. Great Horde Noble Rebels. You can head to Moscow too. I think Moscow's got plenty of supply limit. It does. Relatively. I do like the idea of inflation reduction. Maybe I will focus, take that. Manpower recovery speed would be really nice as well, because I have a crap ton of manpower. I just don't recover it very quickly. Once I can start paying off my loans, I can deal with that a little easier. Alright, so let's put you under Ola. No. Bogdan, probably. And you can be under. Sure, Oleg. $212. Do I need to keep him around? No, I don't need this guy. I've got a siege general. I don't need two. Okay. And then we'll put you on suppression. Oh, I didn't even see that over there. That's why we hit the button. 4 loans. I'm 1,600 freaking ducats in debt. Oh, man. It hurts. It hurts real bad. Alright, in a couple minutes here, we're going to take a quick break for a phone call I have to make. And then I'll be back to continue the fun. Looks like the Oirats are having some major issues. We've kind of hit that point, though, where we're going to have to wait for the Lithuania thing, because I just, from a religious perspective, it's killing us to take all this Sunni land. So I need the Orthodox land from Lithuania. Means we're going to be fighting Poland. Oh boy, France? I wonder if France would support them or be considered too distant of a war if we attacked them. Well, this is breaking truce. Yeah, they still will help. Just because it's a defensive war. And I'm breaking truce. Alright, renewing a bunch of loans. Alright, we took that back. Good, good. Now we just have to wait for our last couple rebels to pop, and then we can put our army maintenance down, which will be good, honestly. We could take another idea. We'd go with influence. I'm tempted to go with trade, because I like money. Could do espionage, but I'm not a big fan of the new espionage ones. How much money do we make from trade right now? 13.75. Yeah, I think I'm trade. I need money. I mean, I've got lots of other good stuff. I just don't have money. Let's get global trade power, plus 20%. So right now we're at 13.83, 13.91 trade. Let's get 20% plus trade power and see what that does for us. Look for the end of the month. Excuse me. All right. Another conversion. That's good. Let's keep this rolling. Yeah, we need to check our trade. 14.94. Okay, so that's a nice little bump. That was over a ducat, I believe. So, and there's the rebels there. Going to take care of it. Good, good. We can also get the extra merchant right now. So I think we're going to do that too, and that'll give us our manpower recovery speed as well, and the culture conversion cost. So that's good. We got the extra merchant. Let's see where we want to put him. We got 92% there, so we're already pulling almost all that forward. We got a guy there. I got a guy there. I'm tempted to just collect, because this is all coming up here. I think I'm just going to collect. So let's see. We are at 14.7. No. 14.64. Let's just collect from trade. Excuse me. All right. End of the month. Oh yeah, that's a nice bump. All right, so we're definitely doing better monetarily now. That was helpful. I think I am going to go ahead and take the extra Diplo as well. That'll get us towards our production efficiency. No, I will not get a CB on my ally. Alright, there's an extra Diplo. We can actually pay off a loan now, so let's do that. Memel is where we have the last of our... How is the supply limit there? We're just going to go sit the army on Memel. We'll see if we can just get rid of it. It's not that much unrest. Yeah, I wish that that could make money, but it just can't. What is this war? Kazakh is fighting... Sabir is fighting Kazakh and the Great Horde? How's that going? What is going on here? I guess it was just that the army was so depleted. Maybe. I don't know. Because unless they hired somebody, I don't know how Sabir, with their whole one province, is attacking and killing the Great Horde. I mean, that would be awesome. I think that'd be hilarious. We just released them, for God's sake. Alright, we will pull that fort down. I think that's all of our forts that are where they need to be. I'm gonna go ahead and put Memel up just in case. Alright, so we've gotten rid of the unrest in Memel for now. I'll probably just leave them sitting there for the moment and let their separatism decay. But I will put him on suppression just in case. Alright, meanwhile we're getting a lot of manpower back. I'm probably going to kick it up to speed 4 as soon as I deal with my Diplos. So let's top off all of our allies. You, and who's my third ally? Pomerania and Hungary. Hungary probably likes us. Yeah, we'll do Hungary. Alright, now we'll kick it up to speed 4. Well, actually, no. We're going to put a quick pause in. I need to make a quick phone call. I apologize, everybody. But I will be back momentarily, and we'll be ready to roll. Thanks for your patience. All right, everybody. Sorry about that quick delay. We are back. We are unpausing. So, let's see here. Let's go ahead and kick it up to speed 4, which is what I think I said before I left. Alright, we lost our good general. Holy crap. Coffee boom, we renewed a loan, an advisor died. Lithuania has embraced the printing press. So let's look real quick at, where is that? Institution map mode. So we are starting to get the printing press in a few of our things, but now that Sweden has it fully embraced, which is why our border provinces here are starting to get it a little bit, and then Lithuania, if they've embraced it, then that will be very helpful. Excuse me. All right. So let's check our institutions. We could embrace it with a whopping 2,000, but we're gonna have to wait, obviously, for more and more things to to finish up here. The printing press happened in Denmark, in Lund. Interesting. All right, we do need to replace an advisor. I will do the discipline guy. And we are out of rebels, so let me move him off to see if we're really out of rebels, or if that's just because of the troops that I had there. All right, more conversions. Good. There's a lot more unity, so I'll work on that one. Okay. The Teutonic Separatists will revolt in 18.5 years. So I'm going to go ahead and do this, which I've been hoping to do for a long time. Woo! 23 ducats per month. All right. We have a legit shot of paying off some more loans here soon. We should be getting closer to the end of this truce. So 1582, 2 more years, and we can go decide how we're going to deal with the Poland situation. Unfortunately, they don't have a good ally chain for us to take advantage of. Alright, so let's take him out of there and at least start building a spy network in Poland. We need to get some claims on Lithuania, preferably in their on these, because they're Orthodox, and we won't have to do all that religious conversion, which we've been doing with all the Sunni lands we've been eating up here in the south. All right, so we'll get our colonists soon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more ideas, and we'll get our colonists. What is our Patriarch Authority up to? 80%. Let's do it. More missionary strength, please. We got lots of converting to do. We can get the next trade idea. It would give us extra trade range. Alright, well, let's do this. And then how long is this for? 10 years. That's fine. I'll just run through my my ideas, I guess. Alright. We could take our admin idea, but we're starting to fall behind on tech. Do I want to gain a base tax in Novgorod for 172 ducats? Ooh, that's a lot of ducats. We get what? 0.92. So a yearly income of 11. How long would that... that's going to take a long time to pay itself off. Or we could piss everybody off. Do it. And then I need to pay off another loan soon, I hope. Yep, once I have 439 or 465 ducats. So right now, repay loan. Woo, right. Slowly crawling out of debt. Alright, so we maxed out Bohemian relations. Good, good. And then, did we do Hungary, or was it Pomerania we need to do? Pomerania. Alright. I wonder if I could even do that. Can I make Poland break their alliance with France? No. Can I make Brandenburg break their alliance with Poland? No. And I know I can't make France break any alliances. But it's funny to talk about it. And who else are you allied to? Mines? Who cares if I make you break that alliance? Alright. How are we doing here? Lithuania is building a spy network against us. That's fine. Nope, that's not what I want. Oh, I need 35. Okay, there we go. What do we want to do? Polotsk, probably? Do the... Oop. Be right back, everybody. Alright, everybody, sorry about that. Some house stuff I had to deal with. But now I am actually done. Alright, so our truce has ended. We have a claim. So now we can see what would actually happen. Yep. I don't think we can really deal with France without Bohemia or Hungary and Denmark. I kind of need all three of them. Denmark's fighting in another war. There's some debts there with the other folks. Yeah, that's fine. Let's continue to convert. We're up to 80% religious unity. And want money or less unrest? I don't really have... Well, I guess I do have some unrest issues. I guess right now I will do the unrest guy. Alright, so let's repay a loan. Spain just rivaled us. That's interesting. Who are you allied to? Salzburg, Portugal, and Brabant. Who do you not like? Oh, that's fun. The world has decided not to entertain Austria's claim for greatness. Alright, so we're comfortable at the 4th spot. Oh, Poland's a great power. That's why we can't do it. Alright. Yeah, the Prussian Space Marines plus France equal, we have a bad day. Now, what I don't know is could they probably could they get enough to get over there? I think if we had Bohemia, Pomerania, and Denmark, we'd have a shot. But until we have all three of them, Bohemia would now join. Hungary is way too much in debt, and Denmark is in debt as well. Cannot take on their foreign debt because they are a great power, and we can't pay all of Hungary's. Alright, so do we want to take the economic ideas, or do we just want to tech up? I think we're just going to tech up. Meanwhile, I've got... who are you guaranteed by? Poland, okay. Are we maxed out here? We are not. Let's do that. Maybe Austria. And who else? We'll do France, actually. Okay, so, however, the next idea we take, we will get production efficiency plus 10, and we'll lose 1% interest per annum, which is not a small thing. Our inflation, though, is really the big one that I was worried about, and, yeah. Alright. So, I'm thinking about just teching up on the admin. Give it another minute, though. One of the things is that, one of the interesting things, just to pause and reflect on this for a moment, the effect of institutions on the choice of ideas is interesting because while it's going to cost me almost 700 here, these costs are much lower for 400. I don't think those go up at all. And so there are times when you might be close to embracing something where it makes sense to race through your ideas and then catch up on the other stuff later. Which I might actually do. I really need to get to this. But production efficiency, we're at 12.3, so let's see what this does, getting the extra production efficiency. Plus, that's a twofer. I like twofers. I am going to probably wait for... maybe I won't. Because I think we're going to be at peace for a little bit. Because of the situation with the Poland alliance chain. And of course, as soon as I say that and do that, France is at war with a whole bunch of nasty over in Spain. And let's see here. Would that stop them from coming into the war? It would not. Okay, so we'll keep an eye on that, and if it starts to, because it does affect their war score, then we may consider it. Our truce with the Ottomans has ended. Denmark, we might pay for your debt to get you back on the... Oh wait, I can't take on your debt. I can send them a gift though. Alright, we've got a regency, so that is a stick in the mud too. So we're at least 3 years away from there and that, so we'll wait. I'll go ahead and get the trade efficiency. What are we at? 13.6. We'll see what we get now next month. 3 years of regency. Speed 4 though, so shouldn't take forever. Do I want to take the economic idea? I think I kind of do. Oh, hold on. We've got rebels. So let's kick up the army maintenance. Oh, we got a gift of 61 from Bohemia. That's nice. Well, we'll put these guys on rebel suppression. And yeah, we'll just use him. We'll put you guys down in that area as well. So we'll just send you down here. Alright, so monthly autonomy change will give us our colonist. Let's do that. Now we can start to colonize. At least I thought we would. Sure, severe. I need to choose a native policy. Okay. How do I do that? Oh, okay. We'll do the trading policy for now. But what's it gonna take for me to get... Oh, okay. So, oh, that's because of the wasteland there. Okay. So we'll send there first. Let's get some loans repaid. Repay all of them. Yes. Alright. Do I want peasants in Novgorod and make the burghers happy? Or do I want to lose a bunch of money? I have crap tons of manpower right now, so we'll just deal with the peasants. In fact, let's create a quick army. Do 14, 6, and 8. Call this one the full army. And we are going to do the full army in St. Petersburg. I'm going to back down to speed 3 for just a minute. Okay. Yes, we certainly suffered casualties. Alright, it looks like... Oh, are you kidding me? So they moved to freaking Neva, which is exactly where I was sending everybody. So now I have to watch out for that. I don't want my prestige to get too crazy low. Actually, you head up there. What did we lose? Probably infantry? Yeah. So, let's just go beat them up first, and then we'll siege our provinces back. Alright, and I really did mean to go down to speed 3. Yeah, I'll take the authority. I like money, but church authority right now with the religious situation is a big deal. We are almost up to 100% though, and that's going to give us a lot more flexibility once that's set up a little better. Okay, we're just about done with that conversion. And now we wait. Okay. Siege pip or not? Oh, you don't have any pips. You're not a leader. How about you? Do you have a siege pip? No. 40 ducats, sure. Alright, another conversion. Siege of Neva is over. Perfect. Oh, looked like the Swedes were coming to help. Are you free? No, you're not free. Alright, now let's check on the Poland war situation. Wrong one. Really? Stupid pretender rebels. We'll deal with them, please. Alright, we finally have our guy. Really? You're not gonna deal with them? Oh, it's because they're not in there anymore. Alright. You go handle that. Oh, sweet! So our SAR is an entrepreneur, which gives us plus 10% trade efficiency, which is fantastic. Alright, so I have to go deal with that. So in preparation for the great Polish cluster F, we do have... What happened to Bohemia? Did they annul our... Did we have to annul our treaties with them? Why did the alliance break? They must have gotten cut down to size. Yeah, they broke their alliance with us. Are you a military power anymore? Or are you not worth allying, Bohemia? Oh, you certainly are. Let's be bros. I thought we were already. Yeah, we have a royal marriage. I must have missed a pop-up. We'll take the +1 because I'm poor. Alright, so let's send the guy there, and what we'll do is I'll just peel off 6 units. We will all go back to Moscow, and then I will add more to that army. And this will just be our kind of colonial defense army, if you will. What's the supply limit here? I'll wait till the colony arrives. And then here we'll recruit 6 units. 38 days they'll arrive. Excuse me, everybody. Alright. So, Poland. Everyone but Denmark. And that has to do with their attitude towards Poland. So, Poland must have done something. Or wait, hold on. Let me... Whoa, 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 whoa. Did I just see that? Okay, so Poland mines Brandenburg, no France. I think we do this. Let's get it on! In fact, I don't even care what happens to that little colony right now. We got a war to fight. War were declared. Alright. Lots of sea battles occurring all of a sudden. You go there, and you go there. I don't want to go into debt, but I will. saw the Lithuanians down here, so I'm going to hold off for just a second. I am going to get another general, though. Siege general, looks like. Come the Swedes. Switzerland accepted condottieri. Okay. Come on, there we go. Poland and Bohemia's land. Where are you headed, Sweden? Looks like all of the enemy armies are in Bohemia right now. It's fairly interesting. We outnumber them so heavily, I'm not sure where all of our armies are. I mean, I know I'm a significant number of that, but... Yeah, Ming has some crazy manpower. There's no question there. Alright, we are going to continue moving in. Probably just going to have to jump forts until we can get through. Go after Vilna next. Let's see, can I get to Vilna? I can. So, let's head up to Minsk. Just about done with Polotsk. I think once we get to the front, things will change significantly, but... so once Vilna falls, we should be able to push through. Can I push through now? Oh, I can get around. Alright, well, let's do that. Oh no, I can't get around that way. Alright, well let's just do this then. See if I can combine these guys. There we go. Alright. Where are you headed? There? Okay. You're heading there. Are you my siege guy? You are not. You are. So you stay in Memel. And you go there. Alright, so mines once out. They'll give us money and war reps. So I think we take that. Just get somebody out of the war. Do I have a better siege leader? No. Alright, so they're in our land doing stuff. That's just fine. We are at a military tech disadvantage, which is a problem. There's no way we can embrace yet. Comes Pomerania. And Hungary. Alright, so we're starting to get our troops combined. The enemy's not pushed into our lands yet. We're going to let them attach wherever they see fit. Okay, I don't want to confuse them. I'm not sure where you guys are headed. Oh, don't worry about that. Don't worry. We got lots of forts in Russia. It's okay. I mean, I know there are capitals nearby, but Bohemia's on the run over there. Where are you headed, Bohemia? Alright, so we got that one. Let's go help them in Riga. Let's go smash their armies in Smolensk. Yep. It should allow our Western allies to recover a bit. Oh, that's a lot of... Okay, stop. Stop. Just stop. Just stop moving. Stop doing dumb things. You actually take the war goal again, please. Ooh, look at that, General. 323, nice. Alright, let's get some sieges going here. They're gonna de-siege some land, that's fine. Bohemia's starting to do some good work down there. We can do the east to west roll. We're losing a little bit of money now. Alright, I'm gonna unattach these guys. Go wherever you feel fit. Aim with anybody there. Let's do that one. So we're an entrepreneur, which is fantastic. Get to Vilna, yeah. Ooh. They took the woods penalty, which is good. They have a much higher base morale than us, though. Much higher. So let's check on a couple things here. Yeah. Land morale +1 with military tech 15. Is there any... Let's do that. Let us... the Boyers. I'll call that and then demand this. Because I need that tech ASAP. We're still 2 years away from it, but we'll see. Alright, that was an interesting move. And they have higher base morale, but taking a -2 on purpose, that was a weird decision on their part. Okay, we got Minsk. Take some back provinces now. We do have Lithuania and Brandenburg rolling around back here, though. Let's keep an eye on them. See where Bohemia's going. They're going to Kaluga. Now they're going to Bryansk. Damn you and your stupid merchant slander. Can we do that yet? It's a covert. Yeah, let's build a spy network down there. That's not the first time they've done that. We're doing relatively okay on manpower. No. How about Bohemia? Would you take this fight with me? Ooh, that one's gonna fall. Alright, let's not get too aggressive here. Oh, Bohemia just lost a battle. That's not good. Right, let's get the war goal again. Military cost -10. Boy, I could really use that right about now, but I can't afford to set myself back. All right. Let's see, where are we at here? Where are you guys going? Okay. Alright, we got some more conversions done. That's good. Let's keep it going. We're up to 85% religious unity. Considering how many Sunni lands we took, that is pretty good, actually. Alright, there's a lot of Polish troops over here, so we're going to start moving in that direction. Ugh, can't do that. Do I have an heir? I do have an heir. He's 9, but that's okay. So I'm going to... I gotta wait till I get to my occupied territory here. It's not a great leader, but it's not terrible. Alright, where are they running off to? Alright, they're trying to do some damage down in Hungary, so let's go down there. Actually, let's just head straight to this Lithuania stack and see if we can take them out. And we'll hopefully be done with Vilna soon. Rip the Commonwealth? I hope so. I mean, slowly but slowly. Oh, we lost a big battle there. We must have got there too early. Come on, Bohemians. We need your reinforcements bad, because my tech disadvantage is not helping matters. And neither is Hungary's, because they keep controlling these fights. Did I lose an entire army? I think I lost an entire army. Wow. We might have to take out a loan. I mean, technically, they don't have that many men. I think the problem is we're just way too disjointed right now. Where are they headed? They're headed south. They're headed north. Do we want to piss off Denmark? I don't think we do. All right, we'll keep that in our pocket. Do this to get some more money. No. All right, so we got Vilna. That's a good thing. We need to get closer to some allies troops here. And we need to get closer to our own army. Let's move up here. There's a whole bunch of zealots. Ottomans are no longer a valid rival. Did they get too big? Doesn't make a lot of sense. Yeah, the EU4 sale is pretty good right now, actually. The DLC sale. Alright, so I think I'm just going to sit on Warsaw for now. We're doing pretty good, and I should probably go ahead and look at what we could do. So if I suggest demands, we could take Vitebsk, which we talked about. I don't really want to give stuff to those guys. Why would I do that? Hold on. Alright, so I definitely want Vitebsk. I wouldn't mind the money, but we'll see. That's too much. Could take war reps. I could not also humiliate. where are my... Okay, so I want to stay on this area. So I definitely don't want those. I want to stay down in this part of the area. I like ducats, but land is probably more important right now. I could take all of that. Let's see what it's going to take for me to get to coalition territory here. Very little, apparently. Or not much. There's not much issues there. I think we'll go a little bit longer here. See if we can take some more land. If I can take Poland's capital, that's a lot of war score. Alright, our guys are sieging a fort back too. That would help. Gotta get Warsaw here. Come on, Warsaw. Ah! Almost. Alright, so who peaced out? Hungary peaced out. Alright, well that's gonna hurt a little bit. Let's at least get the capital here. If we can. Am I really gonna lose at 2-to-1 odds? Are you kidding me right now? Well... War reps. Anything else I can get? Call this done before I lose too many. Alright, we lost a lot of people in that fight, but we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 we got 5 provinces. Got a little bit of money. And we get war reps. We'll go ahead and core these guys. And the good news is we won't have to, whatchamacallit, we won't have to convert them. And so you head home to Moscow, you... That's fine, you can fabricate claims on me that you can't enforce for a while. I guess we'll rival Spain back? Lithuania's got claims on us now. Alright, well. Them's the breaks, I suppose. Alright, let's get some cores done. Let's see where we're at from a tech perspective. Still 1,600 ducats to embrace this thing. Oh man, this is killing me. Taking a long time to gather through Russia. Why are you guys taking so long? I don't understand that. You're almost done. That'll help. Okay, how much money are we losing? And most of it's from maintenance. Okay. Inflation. I'm reducing inflation, so I'll take the inflation. However, you need to get that down to at least 0. Okay. Actually, I'd like to get it. There we go. I was working on it. So I've got a colonist out here. I got distracted by my war, but we'll get there. We just got our colonist not that long ago. In fact, there's 100 population right there. So we are 600 and some odd settlers away. Meanwhile, let's drop our forts, get some money back. And now we can get our Diplos back to work. Let's work on France. Denmark, are you topped off? You are not. You were very helpful in that war. Thank you. Top off with you as well. So it was a good war. We cut Lithuania down significantly. Austria is now a great power. And the Ottomans have re-rivaled us, so we'll go ahead and return the favor. We got another 100 population, native assimilation. So, where's that? We're up to 449. Now, the Ottomans annexed Crimea, so we do share an actual border now. You allied with the Ottomans? You are not. Spain, where do you need to go here? You're my rival. What in the world? Poland just inherited France? What? What? Oh, sweet mother of God. That is horrific. Yeah, we're still a ways off, so I'm going to go ahead and take the military attack. Let's see. We'll take, for now, we'll take these guys. Oh my God, I can't believe they did that. That is about the worst thing that could have happened. Oh, this is a big deal. But we're still coring things, so let's hold off. Let's wait till our cores are done. Meanwhile, suppress the rebels, please. Alright, there we go. We're up to 86% religious unity. The map's starting to look pretty good. We got some Sunni stuff left over, but it's not terrible. How's our stuff doing over here? Pretty good. I'm going to move you guys back to Novgorod. And then I'm going to build an army of 6 people that we're going to put in Sarov, which is getting really close now. We're up to 565. We're halfway there. All right, we got our cores. Any cores left? I think that was it. Which will allow us to make a state, I believe. So is that worth it? Yes. And we'll core that. And then there we go. That is absolutely worth it. We'll core those. And then what's left? Just those guys? Yeah, none of those guys are worth it. I mean, that's sort of worth it, but not worth it enough. Excuse me. Alright, so in fact, what I think I'll do is I'll cancel all these guys. Move him into here. Just so I don't have to micromanage this. More Astrakani separatists. There we go. We have 1 loan, which we'll be able to pay back soon, which is good. We cannot reduce our army maintenance just yet because of the 2 things. One, because of the natives colony thing, and then we have Astrakani separatists getting ready to pop. Right there in Pokrovsk. Pokrovsk? I never remember. Pokrovsk, yes. I'm sure I'm not pronouncing that anywhere close to right. You need some troops. Yeah. You'll buy a whole troop, eh? Yeah, that's not even worth it. Alright, you go there. Alright, so we've got all our Diplos back, it looks like. So let's work on some of our enemies, or some of our not real good friends yet. Not maxed out with Austria yet. Loan. Work on you as well. I mean, the problem is, like, I don't want Spain to win this either, because they're my rival, but, I mean, it's kind of a... Either Poland's going to have lordship over France, or Spain is, and that's a nightmare. There we go. I don't care what they think of me. Alright, where do we gain claims? Alright, nice. I love claims. Let's see, our truce with them ends in 1603. Pay our loan back. Perfect. Gaza, yeah. No. Nope. We're not doing any of that. Alright, how's Bohemia doing? We're pretty much maxed out with them, so that's good. How is the institution coming? We're down to a whole 1,358. Oh, man. $832.8 from 42 other provinces. My God. That is something else. Let's, where was that? Economics? Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, half our country is still, like, in the middle of nowhere, and nobody knows what a printing press is. Ugh. Yeah, the penalty is pretty extreme right now. So I'm probably just going to keep going with my ideas. We'll do that to get the money, and we'll do that for the merchant. Perfect, perfect. Ooh, I can intervene in this war. Ooh. Should I? Oh, this would be with Poland? That doesn't make any sense. Why would I help Poland? Yeah, I have a truce with them. So I could join against Spain. But that just doesn't seem like a good idea on my part. I think I'd rather let my rivals bash their... This is awesome, though. I love that there's a pop-up for this now, because I wasn't sure if there was. It's actually the first time I've seen that. Yeah, oh, we do have our truces up with them. Who are they fighting? Tabaristan. Do we have... Let's build a spy network over there. I don't remember if we have... I don't remember if we have any more claims on them. Let's take a look. Yeah, I'm on. There goes the Astrakanis. Yep, they're heading there to make up for that. Alright, let's take a look at this. Do we have any... We do have... of course we do. We got all those big claims. So Gazimuk would help them, but that's not really a big deal. None of our allies would help. Where did my fourth ally go? Pomerania. Oh, they probably made Hungary annul with us, didn't they? Yep. 1702. Alright, well, let's send this army down here. And as soon as we have both armies down here, we'll declare war. So we'll be fighting the Horde in Gazimuk, which I'm not super worried about. Great Horde is 11,000. Gazimuk is 25,000 all in. And they're already at war and not doing well. Alright, we can get our last economic idea, but if we're going to take land... Which we don't have to do, but I feel like we should hold off until after the war. Alright, so let's declare war. What do we want to declare it for? Alright, we did fine up there. We go up there. Alright, 9, 5, 8. Ooh, Sarai. Sarai sounds good. Let's take Sarai. Another ally won't even join them. Poor bastards. I heard your request, Ali, and we are going to work on that. Back up to 87% unity. How are the HRE going? Oh boy. 4 whole electors, eh? Yeah, HRE's boned. I need a vassal to do little vassally things. It's kind of annoying that I don't have that. Alright. How's that going? That's going pretty well. Gazimuk is unsieging Astrakhan, so I can go siege it. That's nice of them. Gazikamuk. I have no idea how to pronounce that, so if anyone else does, you're welcome to tell me. We'll use Diplo for trade steering, though, I think, because that'll give us our yearly army tradition bonus, which is a big deal. Alright. I'll head over there, head over here. Probably just leave one guy behind and then head down south. Don't know where their army is. They have a whole 11,000 people. I'm not super worried about it. Alright. This is going well. Which, to be fair, we kind of expected. We have plenty of manpower, which is good. Combine these guys and split them up. Go to Nogai. Excuse me. Let's keep rolling. Looks like they're already... You go, Sabir. I forgot that you were invading these guys. It's so freaking hilarious. Oh, Sabir got bigger. Who'd they take this from? Oirat? Really? Wow, they must have pieced Oirat out of that war. That is really, really funny. I enjoy the suffering of my enemies. Oh, who was that? Georgia. Who are you fighting? You're fighting the Great Horde. Okay. Oh, wow. They just wrecked them. Wrecked. Oh no. Naive enthusiast, our heir. Crap, minus 5%. That's bad. That's bad, guys. Really gotta get this tech thing fixed up soon. The only problem with taking any Great Horde stuff is we're like pushing ourselves back from a technology perspective. Let's go here and there, and you go down. Actually, just take that back. In fact, let's not prolong this thing too much. If we can take what we want, we definitely want Sarai. Pretty sure all this is Sunni down here, right? Yeah. So we want Sarai. You take all of that. And do you have any money? You do a little bit. Cores, I want you to... Yeah, you revoke your cores on my land. Which we do kind of like every time we do this. I got claims on that. And that. I also have claims. I'll just take all my claims, I guess. Okay. I'll be patient. No reason not to take these claims. Alright, we're getting really close in Sarav. 897. Alright. Oh, they're going after that one. Oh, we're already going there, so... is there anything else to invade? I don't think so. Don't worry, I'll tell you what I want. In fact, I already kind of have. That's fine. I can be patient. Especially now that this stuff's all popped over. You might... Yeah, you're my siege guy. You go there. You go there. You guys come back together and then go up here. So the Georgia War pieced out. Yep. So this will give us a lot more war score, which will help quite a bit. There we go. You go there, maybe? Or are you going there? Okay. Yes, our units have suffered casualties. How astute of you. Alright. There's Ren. How far away are you? You're still pretty far. Does that mean we can be allies again? No, not yet. Yep, I will absolutely take that. We got a new queen. She sucks. 113. I like my heir sucks. I'm tempted to get rid of my heir, but I don't have enough prestige to do that. We're just fighting them, right? Yeah, okay. Yearly legitimacy +1. That's fun. You can just go back to Moscow. We don't need you anymore. The 3 armies that remain will be more than enough. We just need to take this fort, and then we can take that last province. Then we should be pretty close. Getting much closer. Permanent claim. I don't know why I said core. Claims. Getting all of our claims. Oh yeah, I did not check that though. Let's check that. Oh yeah, that's too much. So let's back it up a bit. Gotta get the Ottomans out of this. Close. There we go. So that'll take the Ottomans out, and then we could take war reps. Might as well release some nations while we're at it. Maybe Baccaria. And revoke all his cores. I think if we take any more provinces, that puts us in a... No, that one doesn't. That doesn't. Alright, so let's pause. Oh, it's because I took Sarai out. Oh, Sarai is really the big piece there. Okay, well, I really want Sarai. So, war reps. Do we want them to annul any treaties? These are just rivals. Yeah, we'll have them release 2 nations. We'll call it done. Boom. Okay, now we're going to core all the stuff. We need to continue converting because now we have worse religious unity because we just took a bunch of land that we cannot, that are not orthodox. We do have some rebels, so let's smash those guys. Wow, those are some powerful rebels. 5.8. My God. Alright, so you head there. You go. Where do I want to send you? Up to St. Petersburg, I guess. And you also go to St. Petersburg. Alright. And then our money situation should get better once our reinforcements are done. Check on our trade situation. And might be time to build some more boats. Actually, do we need to upgrade any of these guys? No. Alright, let's build some more caravels. Actually, let's do it this way. There we go. And then are there any ideas we need to take right now? I think we can safely take this one. That completes our economic idea. So our development cost goes down, production efficiency goes up. That'll give us some more... oh, and it looks like Sabir. Sabir's big again. Lose some money. Look at that. Great Horde. Cut down to size. You guys asked for it. You got it. Alright, meantime, let's take our forts down. Take a look at where we're at here. Still at almost 1,300 ducats. It hurts my soul. Because we are at almost the full 50% tech penalty now. Which is a problem, because we're at tech 15 militarily. It looks like everybody else is. Lithuania is actually at 16 already. Whew. If you guys are watching the stream, these will be made available on the YouTube channel. If you have not already, at the bottom of the Twitch channel, there is a link to our YouTube where you can subscribe. Right now, in addition to posting these that I've been posting, we also have a Austria series going on right now. Yeah, I'll take a free stability. We have an Austria series going on right now, and then there's a ton of other EU4 content if you're into that. And then we also have some other content on the channel, things like, in fact, we just did a 1v1 Overwatch tournament last night that's archived down there. We've got some other survival stuff on the channel, but if you like EU4 content, there's a metric ton of stuff that you could catch up on. Oh boy, that's a 5211 general. I suppose you want to go help. No? Well, you're gonna help. Because I don't trust the fact that these guys aren't like two whole morale above us. Do I want to divorce my queen? 10 years, eh? The Ottomans are declaring war upon us soon. Okay, well that's a problem. So, can we re-ally you yet? No. We've got Denmark, Pomerania, Bohemia. Austria will not take it. Wallachia would. They have no allies, though. We are a rival. Well, there's not much we can do about that. So, what we're going to have to do is raise another full army. Because the Ottomans are big and scary. They have 150,000 troops. That is a problem. Bad news is we're probably going to end up taking out a loan. Alright, let's deal with these rebels first. What tech are the Ottomans on? 16, that is a problem. Let's see what 16 gives them. Combat width, better cannons, better fire, and better shock for artillery. That is bad news stuff right there. And there's 40,000 Ottomans on our border. Alright. We're going to turn that fort on. Turn that fort on. That one, and probably this one. Yeah, eat that attrition. We did not gain the point, but we did gain 100 whatchamacallits, which is good. Diplo rep +1 or Diplo rep +1? I'm gonna go with Diplo rep +1. 14, 7, and 5, 16, 7, and 5, 14, 6, and 8. So let's see here. We are losing money like crazy now. They declare war on us, we can declare or do war taxes, which will help. Military tech costs. That would be useful, but kinda need that stuff right now. Alright, so another conversion successful. Excellent. How close are we? 1,000 ducats still. Good grief. We're going to take loans here soon. You know what I might do? What is our... It's 0 right now. Oh, because that turned into 1. Okay, okay. So we're minus 2.63. We've got some Ottomans on the border. Let's creep up a little closer to the border and see exactly how many are there. There was about 40 or 50,000 there just a hot minute ago. All right, our royal marriage with Denmark ended. All right. Denmark is protective towards us. That's sweet. You're such a sweetie pie. All right, Poland did a thing. Naive relative. Yeah, I don't care. France, are you gonna PU under anybody? No, you're not. Well, that's good that that's how that ended. Because that was kind of a nightmare scenario when it was going to be either Poland or Spain that had France under a PU. That would have been horrible. Horrible. I'll probably take these forts down until the war starts. We're not bleeding money. All right. Am I gonna get this next year? All right, there's 11,000 Ottomans on our border. How bad is our corruption going up right now? Okay, 0. And it's at 0. Okay, so we're good there. Bohemia is pretty strong. That'd be helpful. Munster, imagine Ethiopia. I'm not super worried about Ethiopia, though they do have access through the Ottomans. What I don't know is, do they have access through Georgia? They do not. It does not look like they will because there's a Casus Belli in play there. All right. Bit of a waiting game. Trying to balance out our economy and then get the tech. And I'll feel a little better. Bohemia's maxed out. Austria. Are you maxed out? You're pretty close. Yep, there goes the loan. We'll do that now. That. Not yet. Anybody else? Nope. Okay. I'll finish coring those guys. Institution spread plus 20% is no small thing. And that could actually make me wait. Because that's a big deal. Right now it's only plus 20%. So the spread increase would double. Alright, well, let's see. Do we have the ability to... No, we do not. Alright, Austria is the Emperor again. We're just about to this idea, though. As soon as we get that, we'll get Caravan Power plus 25%, and we'll get the Merchant. And, more importantly, we'll get the institution spread bonus, which is a big deal. All right, the Boyars want control of a province. All right. Where is the most manpower? Where is that? I swore there was a manpower. Well, the other way to look at that. Where do we have a really good manpower state? Like Ryazan is a big one. There you go, Boyars. You cost me money, which I really don't have to give right now, but alright. You like manpower though. 146 max manpower, we're just about at 100,000. Keep converting the Sunni! Alright, I have 3 available merchants somehow. So let's transfer. That's transferring already. That's pretty much already transferring, but we'll do transfer there. And we'll do transfer there. God dang it. I don't want to steal their maps. I want to slander their merchants. Need more spy power. Let's keep building our spy networks in all these other places too. We got to be a little bit more diligent about our using all the spy things at our disposal. Spain will build a spy network as well. Alright, I guess we can get back to colonizing. Austria is no longer a great power. We'll hold off until the colonist arrives. Alright, let's pay off a loan. Alright, we can lose the stability, we can lose a bunch of money that I just spent, or we can lose some diplo power that I don't have. Guess we're doing this. Down to +1. Alright. Anything great power-wise that we need to be doing here? Poland, who are you allied to again? Just Brandenburg now, eh? That's interesting. We're allied to 2 of their rivals. So Pomerania is a problem, apparently. But Pomerania's got the triumvirate with me and Bohemia, so it seems like a silly thing to get rid of them. Disputed successions. Interesting. What happens if Ethiopia's guy dies? A noble. Okay, so no PU with the Ottomans. That's good, because Ethiopia's actually done quite well. Let's take a quick look around the world here. Korea's doing fantastic. Ming fell apart severely. India's sort of devolved into the 4 major powers. It's not too uncommon. Persia's a thing. What do we have down here? The standard African stuff, or do we have... There's Portugal and there's Spain. Alright, so they're doing the colonizing thing. England has most of Ireland. But they're allied to Scotland. That's fascinating. Right, we can almost slander their merchants. 40 ducats. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright. One more month and we can do that. Sabotage recruitment. Corrupt officials. Yeah, there's a lot of late game stuff with all this that's interesting. I will do this to screw the Ottomans. Lithuania making claims. You with Lithuania and the Brandenburg. I mean, that's not bad, but I don't think they can take us at this point. Especially because you got pretender rebels, Poland. Good grief. Let's see how Poland and Lithuania are doing. Poland has 7,000 troops and 5,000 manpower. Lithuania has 42,000 troops with 50,000. I mean, Lithuania is the much stronger of the two. And our truce ends in a month. So that's interesting. Our truce with Lithuania just ended, everybody. Bohemia would help us. Brandenburg wouldn't even join in. Well, let's do this. Let's fabricate a claim. I thought we had them, but maybe we ate most of them? No, we got claims. Oh, that's right. I got to declare the war on Lithuania. So Bohemia would help. Pomerania would not because they're fighting another war. Denmark is fighting in another war. Let's see what these wars are about. They're fighting... Oh, Pomerania is fighting against Denmark, eh? Denmark's fighting Brabant and Pomerania. Who's winning the war? Denmark barely. I mean, I don't know that I would need them. My only fear would be that the Ottomans would use that as an excuse to strike. How bad is our... Yeah, I mean, the Ottomans hate our guts. But they're the Ottomans. They're gonna hate our guts. Great Horde does not like us. Sorry, Great Horde. Sorry. We'll improve relations just for giggles. God, I'm really tempted to do this, though. I mean, they have a tech advantage, though. Bohemia's tech 16, though. Let's move our army over here. We do have separatists in play, though. When are they gonna fire? 1.4 year. What commission? Okay. Commission. Let's just up the autonomy here. What's that put you at? 4.5 years, okay. The other Diplo guy. I feel like I should wait. Oh yeah, that's right. Go into Lithuania. start hitting against their manpower and stuff. I mean, we have 132,000 manpower, so I don't see this as a big risk. I really just don't. I think we're gonna do this. Call Bohemia in. We're going to take Polotsk. Yeah, let's just do it. Want a battle in a Gulf? Keep converting. Alright. They're heading south. Not sure where they're going. They're probably going to try to go around, I guess, and hit my southern territories, maybe? Over that way. This way. Oh no, not 419 sailors. I've been not using really any of them, so there's that. We're still making money, and I need to get some of these forts down. I do not need all these forts. I'll keep those down there just in case they swing around, but it looks like they're mostly over here. And it looks like their troop count is about 55,000 total. 25,000 are right there next to the Bohemians. And they could go in at any point in time and just start wailing on them. Start sieging down the capital of Vilna. Where are you headed? You're just going to hang out, eh? Alright, well, that's a thing. You can do that. Just about got the military tech. Which I'm going to take. As much as this hurts my soul. And my other opportunities, I could just take 2 loans. And then embrace this. Boom. There we go. Now I'm taking it right this second. Alright, so demi cannons, we'll do that. Oop. Of course, as soon as I do that, I get attacked. Reinforce, reinforce, reinforce. There we go. Although I am taking a -1 penalty, that should do it. Need the 2 siege guy there. Go that way. All right. We'll let them siege that back. Bohemia is sieging down Warsaw, which is good. I don't really care if they siege back the non-fort provinces, to be honest with you. All right. Just a second, everybody. Got a spammer in the YouTube channel. All right. So what just happened there? Did I get attacked? No, I didn't. Okay, they're just sieging Minsk back. Yep, like I said, I don't care if they take any of these non-fort provinces back right now. I do need to remember. Okay, it's Polotsk. That's the war target. Alright. That is the majority of their army right there. Bohemia has split their forces like crazy, which is probably not the greatest idea, but that's fine. If they go after the Bohemian forces, I'm okay with it, because then I don't, I don't lose troops. But they're not. They're coming after me. Alright, let's make sure we win this fight. Austria declared war on Venice. I don't think we're going to win this fight. Because they have a stupid general. My God. I don't think I can get there in time. Up, and they reinforced. Stop. Yeah. Well, that was unfortunate. Alright, where are you guys headed? Muscovy? Okay. Austria, who are you fighting again? France and Venice? Yeah, sure. I don't care. Yeah, all the people can have all the access. That's fine. All right. Thank God we've got a crap ton of manpower because we're gonna need it. Gonna wait on that for now. Alright. That guy goes there, I believe. 1475. 1468. 1675. Yep, that looks about right. Alright. We're just about reinforced, so we're going to head back to Polotsk. Thieves of what's over? Alright, we lost an advisor. Tax modifier, because we get much more money from taxes. Alright, they're taking their forts back. Bohemia has been really derpy this war. Really derpy. Let's check to see how Lithuania's manpower is doing. 36,000. Poland is down to 3,000, but they're back up to 15,000 troops. What I didn't look at, though, is... Yep, 9 mercs. So they're running into money issues here soon. Why did I not do this? Okay, so that... Gotta add a 2 siege guy. Alright. Took one of their forts back from Bohemia. Bohemia's fighting Poland. They look like they're going to win that fight pretty easily. Yep, they did. Not thrilled about the loans, but they are what they are right now. We will deal with that again here in a little while. Let's put down another couple forts. We need to get the war target back. Alright, global trade. And the institution game starts all over again. And unfortunately, because of where we're located, it's going to suck. Where did global trade start? In England, of course. No, that's colonialism. Where the hell is global trade? Valencia in Spain. Nowhere near us. Fantastic. Alright, Bohemia is sieging the capital Vilna again. That's good. Alright, there's another conversion. We'll keep that going. I'm gonna harsh treatment these guys. Do not want to deal with that right now. They've sabotaged my armies, you bastards! What is France doing over here? France, are you still fighting with Austria? You are. You're winning. Austria's in 2 wars, and it's not going well, apparently. Which is not really a big shock. Alright, we almost got Polotsk. And then we'll try to snug up to the Bohemian armies here. In fact, I'll do that now. Because it looks like they're going to go in on them. Nope, they didn't. See, the Polotska's over. Alright, start to move in. Bohemia has condottieried from Pomerania. Fantastic. Good news, everyone. Alright, now we're starting to roll here. Though Poland is about to flip their capital back. Let's take a quick look and see what I want to get out of here. I definitely want Polotsk. Actually, let's look at the really. Okay, yeah. So Polotsk, maybe Minsk. I could try to take all of that, which is a lot. And then money, of course. Alright, well, we know where where our max is, and then we can just pull back from there as necessary. A lot of forts in the area done. Bohemia took Warsaw back, but I think Poland took Warsaw back, but I think Bohemia is working on that. This fight is not much better. Much better. Alright. I think we're on the downhill now. I think it's all over but the shouting at this point. Go siege down that area. Oh no, we lost a military guy. Where are you going? Catch him or not? No, we did not. Yeah, he thought about it. He's like, I'm gonna go attack. No, I'm not. No, not gonna do that. Warsaw is besieged. Poland is in Lithuania sieging, though. At least this is farmland. We've got the morale and the tactics advantage now, so this should not be much of a big deal any longer. Got Bratislav. The popularity of tobacco. Come on. Let's fight. Ottomans are fabricating on us again. They're just gonna keep running into Russia now, apparently. Alright. That's fine. Ooh, they might have tricked me up here. Nope, I think we got this. Alright, Lithuanians. 78%. This would be a win. Just take the thank you. Alright, how are we doing here? Not quite. Getting close, though. Ah, stupid rebels. Alright, so... almost done. Been a pretty decent war, I think. Timing was good. So, we're good there. Top you off. Top you off. And top you off. Okay. Alright, 94%. We should pretty much be able to do this now. Yep. How bad is this gonna screw me though? 469. I think that's okay. Let's do it. Woo, that was a good time. Alright, let's move back to the border with the Ottomans. Let's do that, and then let's actually, let's just boost ability. Let's move you there and you there. Pull you back to maybe Smolensk? Yeah. Now let's take the tech and more tech. Alright, now we need to fix our economy. But I think I'm going to call it a stream here. We've had a great, we've had a great session here. And for those of you watching on the YouTube archives, we hope you enjoy it. Apologize for the abrupt nature of the cuts because of the fact that we are doing an export of a stream, but we did a lot. We took the Great Horde basically out of the equation. We released Sibir, and they've actually done great. We've started to colonize into Siberia. We've cut Lithuania down to a fraction of its former self. We were lucky and avoided the French PU under Poland and or Spain, and we even fought off the Ottomans once. So hope you guys enjoyed all this. If you're enjoying the series, please leave a like. If you're on Twitch and you're liking this, please follow. Check us out on the YouTube channel. I've been your host, Nemes from Bird Crew Studios. Everybody, have a great one.